Hi, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus here again. I just want to drop this nugget on you about an illegitimate president. I was just reflecting and thinking about what's going on this political front, and I'm realizing, why is there an election going on with Donald Trump in it? Donald Trump is not a president of the United States. Donald Trump is illegitimate. Donald Trump is not the legitimate president of the United States. Donald Trump broke all of the laws. He broke all of the rules, which disqualifies him to be president of the United States. And the fact that those senators that you paid to protect your interests in Washington and gave him a skate, they did the same thing to Donald Trump that Donald Trump did to Stone. They did the same thing to Donald Trump as Donald Trump is trying to do to Mike Flynn. And you sit there trying to say this is a legitimate candidate for president of the United States. You're trying to say that this bastion of evil is standing in Washington, D.C., telling all of this country, telling the world that evil is champion in the United States of America. At least half of the nation is supporting evil. Evil is what America is about. Hating people, hating folks' color, racist, bigots. You think about what they did at the border, man. People calling for help. They take them and put them in cages and treat them like, ooh, ladies and gentlemen. I am so ashamed. Taking people's kids, separating them. I am so ashamed. Look what they did at Puerto Rico after that hurricane. Do you see how they treated them? I am so ashamed. Look at the wildfires in California and the things that's going on and how they plan to deal with it. I am so ashamed. Look how they did these states who wouldn't lie for Donald Trump as far as helping get the resources that they need to protect the citizens. I am so ashamed. And half of this nation, most of you are white. I'm just going to tell it like it is. Most of you are white, want to put this evil, this bastion of evil back in the White House again. Look, it has been prophesied that white people were devils by Elijah Muhammad, and he said he got it from some other source. But I've been trying all my life to prove that white people are not devils. They just misguided people. And I still say these same things, that they're just misguided people. However, ladies and gentlemen, they act like devils. Let me say it again. They are misguided people, but they act like devils. Now, what do I mean by that? Because there are a lot of good, wonderful, wonderful white people in America. So how do they and when do they act like a devil? When the pain and suffering is being established, when the mob has taken over the White House, when the evil is running the country, and they sitting back talking about polls and talking about who's doing this and talking about let an election determine if evil is going to run or not. No, you don't let no election determine that. You have the rules set up, and the rule says that evil will not be a candidate. So get that turkey out of there and disregard everything that he's talking about. Now, this is just sound reason speaking. Now, I know America is not going to do it like that because America has been trained to be otherwise. And what do I mean by that? The privileged want to maintain their privilege. They don't care what they got to do. They are willing to lie, to cheat, to steal, to kill, to terrorize, to war, to hate, to race, to be a racist, to be a bigot, to do any and everything except love. They will not love, but they'll do everything else. See, the moment that they begin to love, that means that all of the other stuff, the lying, the cheating, and all that stuff, got to quit. You're not going to be taking advantage of anybody. You're not going to be exploiting anybody for your advantage, knowing that it's causing pain to them. That's not going to happen. So, evil will do anything but love. They'll do anything. They call them Machiavellian. That's why Donald Trump will stand up on the podium with exploiting the United States Air Force One, just like he used to have that plane, the Trump plane behind him. Now he got Air Force One. He wants the world to think that he's the biggest thing on earth. And all of evil in America and all of the evil around the world is saying, come on, Trump, come on, Trump. And there's a little, well, I'm looking for the voice of love. The one that says, no, it's not going to be that way. Not that we can do it better than Trump, but we're going to do it the best. Because ain't nobody going to be without health care. Everybody going to have it. And we're going to open up that health care field. We're going to have researchers and scientists in it. There will be no limitation to their research expenditures because money will not be involved. The pursuit is to find cures to diseases and sicknesses. And as far as the imagination will take you, the resources are there. We're going to find a cure for anybody that's sick and need it. That's what I'm about. Education, people might lack a little education to be better at whatever it is they've been given to do, but all of the doors will be wide open for you to go into any area that you're interested in to better yourself, to be better, so that we the people can get the best. That's the way it's going to be with me. We want to make sure, my friends, make sure that everybody has housing. We ain't talking about no shacks. We ain't talking about no tents unless that's what you want. Well, we're talking about mansions. In my father's house are many mansions. And that's what I'm talking about. The earth is a mansion, if you create it to be that. And so we don't want anybody stuffing house. Nobody sleeping on the bridges and tents and on the baseball boxes standing on the corner with signs saying here. No, my friends, all of that will be done with. We want you to have the kind of transportation that you need. I realize everybody thinks their cars are fantastic, and all you people who never had a new car, who never had a car at all, you're going to want them. And you'll be on the highway. You won't be able to move. You won't be able to get from A to nothing with all those cars. But then that will open up your imagination to expand the means and modes of transportation that take you to places you never thought you'd be ever even thinking of. That's progress. That's what we call innovation. This is what we call imagination turning into creation. Yes, my friends, we want to make sure that everybody has a career, whatever your job is. If you think you're the president of something, you be the president of something. That means basically that you got so much imagination, so much love that you can facilitate all of that down within the different branches and areas where something is being produced for the benefit of the people. That's cool. But you're not any bigger than anybody there. You know it's bigger than the janitor who cleans the toilet to make sure that when you go in there it smells fresh and looks good and you can sit down and enjoy yourself. Why? Because now whatever you can do in this life, so can the janitor. Whatever the electrician can do, so can the cook in the cafeteria. Everybody can live. Nobody got no restrictions. No little people. No what you call second-class citizens. No minority. Everybody is a member of the majority. And everybody is prosperous. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, see. Now, many of you think that's impossible. That's because you've been lied to and fed that deception about money. Everything that I just shared with you, the only thing that you use money for, really, in your mind, is to buy these things that I just mentioned to you. But you don't know the money is being used to disseminate information out there amongst you that you don't know, to separate you. That's why certain jobs are paid more money than others. You said you think it's because of the responsibilities that involve. No, it's not. It's because they want to separate you. They want some people to have a higher standard of life than you so that can make you more controllable. That's what all that stuff is about. But now when you are free to be you, you don't need no motivation like that. Being free is the motivation. And it's just beautiful that your freedom ties in with everybody else's freedom. And out of that comes paradise on earth. Let me let it go now, ladies and gentlemen. If I ain't told you or convinced you yet, it's going to take another day. For now, Eddie Marcus.